All right, we're going to be constructing PQ50 today, which includes several constructions of quadrilaterals, specifically parallelograms and trapezoids. The first one is constructing a parallelogram that is not rectangle. Now we know the definition of a parallelogram is two sets of parallel sides, so we could construct it that way. However, that takes some work. Wouldn't be my first choice. But either way, we begin with one side, and I know that to make it a rectangle, it should be a right angle. I'm going to specifically choose something that's not a right angle. If I want to be certain about that, what I could do is measure the distance between any point and this side and that same point and this side, equidistant away. If in fact that's a different distance, it's not perpendicular. I could also do the perpendicular bisectors and ensure I'm using something other than that. But I'm okay with it being just obviously not a right angle. Now, the easiest way to construct this parallelogram would be to identify this is the length of one side, this is the length of the other side, and recognize that, as we've proven, if opposite sides are congruent, then it must be a parallelogram. We've proven that by demonstrating with a diagonal, reflects a property of congruence. These two triangles are congruent by side, side, side. We can get alternate interior angles congruent by CP, CTC, which means alternate interior angles are congruent. Those lines must be parallel. Alternate interior congruent, those lines must be parallel. So, to construct this parallelogram by ensuring that opposite sides are congruent, I'll open my compass to measure the length of this side. Make a mark to show that I've measured that length. And I know that my other side has to somehow be along this arc. I don't know where it is exactly, but I can find that by then measuring the distance of my second side and carrying it. This point of intersection, when connected to these other two endpoints, will give us a parallelogram because it has opposite sides that are congruent.